morning. Well, you see what we got in front of us is a Boston butt. You might be asking yourself, like, oh, he's already done a butt video before. But, I said butt again. But how I'm going to do this one is a bit different. I watched quite a few videos of people doing these on their pellet grills, and they do them at a higher temp. So I'm actually going to cook this, instead of low and slow, I'm going to cook it at 350 the whole time. I'm going to wait till it hits 160, wrap it in some tinfoil with some apple juice, and just see where we go. But this is a relatively big butt. It's 11 3/4 pound. I had no intentions of buying one that big, but they're like, hey, we got a bigger one, and I was like, well, whatever, I'll take it. So I'll pick back up once I got this out of the package, rinsed off, and I'll show you I'll show you how I season it up. Okay, you can see I got the one side coated down with some rub already. The rub we're gonna use today is the Big Dicks Oink It, and it says right on it, Oink It! Exclamation point. It's superb on pork butts. It's the first thing it says when it says at the bottom of the description. It's got a sweeter smell to it. So how I'm going to cook this one today is there's always a fat cap on this one. You know on the butts. This one's fat cap is I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. And today I'm actually going to cook with the fat cap up, and that's just hoping that when the fat does render, it's going to drip back into the meat and it'll make it even more moist. So I'll just go ahead and I'll give this a flip. Show you how I coat the other side. I got my other hand dirty. Just a little bit of mustard. I really don't have to coat the fat cap all that much because a lot of it's not even going to stay with the meat because I'm pretty much just going to remove the fat from it when I'm done pulling it anyways. But I'll just give her a good coat. Why the heck not? I'm going to do a little spin here. I kind of want to get this side just a little better. So I'll put my hand there. There we go. And then just get that a little bit. And I think we'll call that good. So I'll pick back up once I'm out at you guessed it, the Rec Tech. Okay, well, we're at the Rec Tech obviously. Just put the butt on. Got Smoke Daddy going good. Today I actually used some Kingsford hickory in there too. I've just been having kind of sort of issues of it not really burning that well, so I'm hoping with putting a little more charcoal in it, the charcoal will get going and it'll keep the wood going and burning better. So let's give you a quick look. There should be. Yeah, I'll probably show you guys what she's looking like in 2-3 hours or so. Remember, I'm going to take this to 160 and then I'm going to wrap it. And we are cooking, we're going to do a high temp butt. So we're cooking at 350. The Rec Tech's not quite there yet, but should be there in a little bit. So we'll check back later. Okay, we're about at the 3 hour-ish mark. Internal on the butt is at 126. We'll take a quick peek. Yeah, starting to get some good color on it. Like I said, I'm going to take this to, I'm going to take it to 155, 160, and I'm going to wrap it up in some foil, put some apple juice into it. So I'll pick back up once I'm wrapping it up. We'll check you in a little bit. Okay, the internal on the butt is at 160. I checked it in just a couple different spots. It's the whole butt's pretty even. Like one spot was like 159, the other spot was 161. So she's pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to either double or triple wrap it with some tinfoil. But before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of this apple cider juice in it, and this will just add some moisture. You don't really have to do it, but I'm not going to do a whole lot either. But I'm just going to kind of go around it. And sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I've used pineapple juice before. This will be about good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the probe in. And boy, this thing's hot. Cooking at 350, I tell you. Just going to try to wrap it up. This butt is like monstrous. I've never done a Boston butt this big before. Okay, one layer of wrapping. Good, I got another piece of tinfoil right here. And hopefully there's not a hole in the bottom of this thing, which it kind of looks like there might be. I'll put it in the opposite way this time. And just, shoot, you probably can't see that. We'll move this on there. Do it the opposite way this time. So, go ahead and take it. There's no rhyme or reason to how to wrap this up, but just, I always double wrap it so the air stays in and it gets nice and tight. And I always use the pre-existing temp probe, so I don't have to poke a hole in the foil. So. Okay, there you go. She's gonna go back on the smoker. I think I'm gonna cook it until it gets an internal of 200. Then I'm gonna pull it off and wrap it on some towels and just let it rest for a couple hours. So I'm not gonna show you anything else on the grill. It's pretty boring. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I'll pick back up when I wrap it up in the towels. Alrighty. Well, you can see we got the finished product in front of us. Cooked tinfoil is what. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, I was gonna pick back up once I took it off the Rectech. It's all done. I cooked it to an internal today. I don't know if you can see that, of 199, and I put it on at 9:30. It's 3:45. So what is that? Like 6 hours and 15 minutes on an 11-pound butt going, high temp at 350 the whole time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull the temp probe out, and I'm just gonna wrap her up in a couple towels. So this is pretty boring. I'm just kind of wrapping it up in a couple towels. Wrapped up in one towel. I'm just gonna keep the fat cap on the top side. I don't really want to flip it over either because I did poke a couple holes in it, checking the internal with my Weber temp sensor, and I just don't feel like pouring it over and having all the juice come out through the holes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a wrap in this towel. And yeah, there it is. She's gonna rest for about 2 hours. So I'll pick back up once I got it out, or I'll pick back up once it's done resting. So we'll see you in, see you in a couple hours. All right, well, the rest is over. Rest time is over. The first test we gotta do, we gotta make sure the bone pulls out clean. So go ahead, grab the bone. Yeah, she's still pretty hot. Still really hot. But let's just go ahead and try a little piece of this. Oh, wait! That is straight cash. So, I'm not gonna do anything more. I'm just gonna go ahead and shred it and eat my dinner. So, you guys all have a good night. Alright, I know I said I was gone, but I just gotta show you how easy this pulls. This is a high temp cook. It's still a pretty big chunk. And this stuff just pulls apart just like butter. I mean, look at it, just melting in my hands. So, oh, wait! It's gotta be a good cook, so you guys have a good night, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop.